Hi, I'm Cristina Headley from Equip for Equality. This is an overview of the Social Security Disability Insurance Program. The information applies to people with disabilities, including older Americans with physical, cognitive, sensory, or mental impairments. Most employees pay into the Social Security system through payroll taxes. Congress created the Social Security system to pay workers a monthly benefit when they become disabled and unable to work or when they retire. In order to be eligible for SSDI, disability benefits, you have to have worked long enough to be insured for benefits. Your eligibility depends on how much you earned and how long you worked. Younger workers do not have to have worked as long to be eligible. You also have to be found disabled by the Social Security Administration, and your disabling condition has to have been disabling within 5 years of the date last insured, which usually means the day you last worked. Your SSDI monthly amount will vary depending on the amount you earned and how long you worked. Every person has a different monthly amount. If you have any assets, bank accounts, cars, or unearned income, except for workers' compensation, those do not count and will not affect your monthly benefits or eligibility for SSDI. When you apply for SSDI, Social Security will decide if you are disabled based on your medical records. When you start receiving SSDI, certain members of your family may also qualify for benefits on your record. Benefits may be paid to your spouse, divorced spouse, children, disabled child, or your adult disabled child who must be a child before they became disabled before the age of 22. As an SSDI recipient, you are eligible for certain health insurance benefits. When you get SSDI, you are eligible for Medicare after a 24-month waiting period. Your waiting period begins with the first month in which you are eligible for a check. You may have waited a long time to get your SSDI benefits, so you may have already passed the waiting period when you receive your first check because your case was pending for so long. You will have to pay the Part B premiums and buy Part D insurance unless you are eligible for the state to pay some or all of your premiums. In Illinois, you can get Medicaid if your countable income, your SSDI, is below 100% of the federal poverty level, which was $983 for an individual in 2014, and you have assets below $2,000. If you have higher income or assets, you can spend down to get Medicaid. If you are working and receiving SSDI, you may qualify for Medicaid through the Health Benefits for Workers with Disabilities program. When you are awarded SSDI benefits, the Social Security Administration will set a review date for your case. These are regularly scheduled reviews. If you go back to work, it can also trigger a review. The review is called a Medical Continuing Disability Review, or CDR. If you receive a letter from the Social Security Administration that says you will have a review, you must respond. Many people are cut off benefits because they fail to respond to the Social Security Administration. When the Social Security Administration does a CDR, they will ask for your updated medical records. The standard in this review is medical improvement. If the Social Security Administration finds that you are medically improved and you are no longer disabled, your benefits will be stopped. If you disagree with the determination, you can appeal within 10 days and you can get benefits pending appeal. If you miss the 10-day appeal deadline, you still have 60 days to appeal, but your benefits will be stopped during the appeal process. Now we'll discuss information on working while receiving SSDI benefits. If you receive SSDI benefits and you want to try to go back to work, you will get a check based on the amount of your countable earnings and the stage of the return to work process that you are in. During the trial work period, which is triggered by a certain amount of earnings, being $770 a month in 2014, and lasts 9 months, the check continues. After the trial work period, the extended period of eligibility begins and lasts the next 36 months. During this period, an individual can move in and out of cash payment status if countable wages fall above or below a set yearly amount called substantial gainful activity, being $1,070 a month for a non-blind individual and $1,800 a month for a blind individual in 2014. After the extended period of eligibility, if earnings go above the substantial gainful activity, eligibility for benefits will terminate. But even after this, and for the next 5 years, an individual can reapply for benefits through a special, quicker process called expedited reinstatement of benefits, a privilege reserved only for those who worked their way off of benefits. Medicare connected to SSDI continues as long as the person continues to receive an SSDI check. Medicare also continues for at least 93 months from the trial work period if an individual works their way off cash benefits. For more information, see the Red Book, A Guide to Work Incentives, on the Social Security Administration website. What can you do if an SSDI check stops? The Social Security Administration is supposed to send you a letter any time that they are making a change in your benefit amount or stopping your check. You should contact the Social Security Administration when you receive one of these letters to make sure you understand the letter. Each year on January 1st, your SSDI check will usually be increased by a few dollars. You should receive a notice of this change in December. You do not have to contact the Social Security Administration about this change. Your check may be stopped for the following reasons. When you go back to work while receiving SSDI, there are certain rules that apply to the amount of income you can earn. If your check stops, you may have triggered an overpayment. You should file an appeal if you disagree with this decision. It is also possible that the Social Security Administration decided that you are no longer disabled due to a continuing disability review. You should file an appeal if you disagree with this decision. For more information, visit the Social Security Administration website at socialsecurity.gov, and you can contact Equip for Equality at equipforequality.org.